family name once so well regarded is
God, I
now
hate leveling
barely
in this game.
whispered aloud by decent
Alright,
folk.
get rid of fear of mankind. I'll take natural swing. I don't really know what I want on a jester, honestly. So I'll take natural swing. And what did our alright, let's back out of there. Item wise, nothing we give a fuck about. Mission wise, what do we have? Don't care, don't care. It's another moon ring. I don't think we need a second. What is that? Bounty hunter only. 8 accuracy, 2 crit. Haven't seen that before. Another moon ring. We already have 3. I mean, we can stack double moon rings. You're kind of ridiculous. You're gonna take so much stress damage. I don't know about that. And what is this? Dark tambourine. Fated's decent because you only have a 90% chance to hit, which means you're guaranteed a 10% chance to miss. And Fated, depending on what you read, Fated supposedly is a 50-50 to turn a miss into a hit. In which case, if that is true, then you basically have a 95% chance to hit, which halves your chance to miss, which is pretty powerful. Now, whether or not that's true, I don't really know. I mean, that's just kind of what people are saying right now. Let's continue advancing through the bosses. We're getting fairly close to our list here. We need to kill the rest of the level 3 bosses and then start killing level 5 bosses. We need to level the Warrens very badly, though. I could go this. What a weird thing, the Hunter's Talon. Doesn't actually sound very good. Can you use 2 of the same item? You cannot. Not in the same guy anyways. Alright, we want to get the Warrens to a reasonable level. We haven't killed the second level of the Inchoate Flesh, which we need to fucking go kill. This is level 1. This is level 3. This is level 3. It's a long level 3. Let's take a look at our guys. Do we have someone we could bring? I kind of want to bring the Mark group. So, what is Warren's? Warren's is diseases up the ass nonstop. Alternatively, we could level the Warrens through level 1. That would level our Helm Master who needs to level. We could bring the healer who needs to level. We could bring the nuker. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring this group here because they need to level. We could even do it as a dark. Oh, it's a long. What does the Helm Master have for camping skills? He has therapy dog and man's best friend, which are the ones we care about. Could we do a long dark run? That seems pretty bad. It seems like you're gonna max out your gold really quickly. God, there'd be so much loot out of that though. You like this one? I've never seen it before. I mean, we don't have to run this as a dark run. There's no real benefit to doing so. I've ever tried a no food run with fasting and blood. I've never had enough to do a no food run. Alright, what would it look like if we looked at the items here? We have 3 moon rings. Moon ring here. Moon ring here. Moon ring here. Alright. That's damage. Hellion. Alright, there is a darkness Hellion item, but we don't have it right now. Level 1 too. Alright, you would take the healing. and probably protection. Helm Master. Take scouting. Hellion, you could take. You're not a Hellion. Take virtue. Sanities. Not exactly damage. We could take damage items. But at night in a level 1 doesn't really seem that necessary. Let's just run this. Alright, let's go make sure everyone's got skills. You need your stun. And get rid of that. Pick up that. That's fine. Aqua needs his nuke and his heal. And Lister needs... already has what he needs. Falcon. I think I was going to dismiss this guy. May not now though. And Blacksmith. Alright, camping skills. Alright, let's do it. We're doing this as a dark run. I've never done a long as a dark run. It's level 1. I'm not too worried about the cudgel. Otherwise I would. I like the cudgel as a whole, but I don't think it's very necessary on level 1s. Where are we headed? Warrens. Good luck, Rakuso. I don't think darkness runs are supposed to be spent.
To prosecute our war,
I don't think you're supposed to be going long.
First scout their squalid homes.
Guess we'll see. Torches for scroll burning.
Confidence surges.
Alright, I'll try to remember to pick up a torch war down here. Dodge?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. As the fiend falls, a faint
Alright,
hope
nighttime
blossoms.
after this, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and camp. I might camp twice here.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Have Revel. Also have Reject the Gods, though. Alright, restring would be 3. Dark Strength is 5. Hound's Watch is 8. That's 10. 1 for Rebel. Or Reject the Gods, rather. And 1 for this. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. So, Unspeakable Commune. 3. Restring Crossbow. Damage buff. on who? You. 2 remaining. Let's take Sharpened Spear. And then we're gonna go Abandon Hope. 15. Perfect. Alright, let's try it. Snuffle the light? Yeah, once we get going.
As the light gains purchase,
Okay.
spirits are lifted.
I'm gonna try to
And
keep the
purpose is
camping
made
stuff in
clear.
there until I figure out what I'm gonna do with this. I'm just gonna let it run out. It's a long enough map that I'm not in any huge hurry to get rid of it. Actually, that's wrong. Once we have our first encounter, we'll keep a torch for now. Alright. Oh, I didn't cast this anti-surprise thing. Son of a bitch. I wanted to cast Hound's Watch. The crit's good, but it's not as good as anything else. Alright, what is it? Control Shift? Oh, I can't douse it here. It's annoying.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I could camp again. I was thinking I might camp at the end of the
Continue
mission though,
onslaught.
for stress relief.
Destroy
We'll see.
them all.
Dude, crit me every fucking round, why don't you? This isn't even low light yet.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright, let's get the triple moon ring buffs now. I didn't bring any stuff to interact with that. Scout ping. It's really noisy. The background noises get really noisy when you douse the light. Everyone's yelling and shit. Alright, 80. Bunch of shit we're gonna get rid of here shortly. Woman leading the pack. Oh, Gearhead. You and I, mate, we might differ on this one. Totally fine with the woman leading the pack here. And this woman kicks some serious fucking ass. She has the, let's get her damage buff. 10% crit, let's get her damage buff. Let's bring it up to 30% crit damage now. Okay. Alright, what do we got? First.
More
Oh, Oh, don't
Fatality
crit.
clarified in a single
32
strike.
stress? Oh my god. Wasting sickness? I'm sure I'm gonna love that. What does it do? What diseases? Alright, what do we care about? Kill. It's not kill. You didn't even know. Like, who cares? Like, no one cared about that.
The ground quakes.
Please explain somewhat, but don't over-explain. I hate to break it, mate, but I am, if nothing, verbose. So, how do we talk about this? This is a turn-based strategy game. It is a side-scroller in the sense that you advance left to right. You have, like, I think it's 14 character classes, something like that. Right now, we are running a darkness mission. The amount of light determines monster accuracy, monster crits, player crits, the amount of loot you get, and the amount of stress you get. There's two major mechanics for players. They are health and stress. The white bar is stress, the red bar is health. You don't want to go to 0 health, and you don't want to go up in stress. If you hit 100 stress, you have a chance of getting a really nasty debuff. It's like a 75-25 chance to get a negative debuff versus a decent buff. If you hit 200 stress, your characters have a chance to die. Other than that, you level your town. As you level your town, your characters level up more, and the goal is to kill all the bosses. I think that's about as under-explained as we can get. Alright, low light also gives us an increased chance on loot. Let's get rid of that. Let's take that. Let's get rid of this. Take that. Continue. I don't know if I want to hoard torches, but I would like a couple torches for scrolls. I think that's a pretty good idea. In the dungeon we're in, we have to go through all the shit that we're at to clear the dungeon. Maybe we'll see from that.
Such blockages are unsurprising.
Kill loot level, don't die. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's accurate. I don't know if it really constitutes telling what the hell is going on, but it's certainly accurate. Yeah, we have a fight in here. Alright, what do we want to do? Move that guy to the front. Oh, he can still vomit from the front, apparently. God, these guys are so annoying. The acolytes plus the wretches are so fucking irritating because they can cast their stress debuffs from any location. Yep. Ask the dumb questions as much as you like your head. I'm more than happy to answer. Stress is getting pretty bad for this group.
Impressive. As victories mount, so
Any
too
early game
will
advice if
resistance.
you're... Hey Charles, it's been a while, man. I really don't recommend stress healing your guys too often in the town. It's really expensive to stress heal them, and most of you don't need it. If you're really running into really heavy stress in the early game, you're probably doing the combat wrong. That's what it boils down to. there isn't a lot of shit that gives you too much stress, and if it does happen, it tends to be pretty chance-based and generally not very often. So I think you're probably managing your combat wrong, in the sense that there's a lot of ways you can prolong combat to reduce stress. This group doesn't do it very well, but by stunning and healing, that kind of stuff, you can also stun and stress heal. The Abomination has a stress heal, the Jester has a stress heal. Don't step on traps, that's really dumb. And a couple other classes have stress heals.
With a singular purpose.
And don't bring super stressed guys on the combat. I'd have to see what you're doing, Charles, to get a really strong sense of it, but that's kind of my initial advice. These guys are only stressed because I'm doing a 0 light run. Perhaps you're not managing your light very well. Perhaps you're fighting too much in the dark as opposed to in the light. Let's hope that crit.
Well struck.
Remember, when you kill targets, that gives you a stress relief. When you crit targets, that gives you a stress relief. When you kill 2 targets at once, that gives you a stress relief. Critical heals give you a stress relief. It's a lot of things like that.
Masterfully executed.
I don't know if any of that helped. It probably didn't help, honestly. Stun. I mean, for me, I guess if you're really running into stress issues, the thing is, the game puts stress casters in the back, right? Swine wrenches, all the rune guys, the guys who cast whatever the fucking tempting goblet is, etc. Just build parties that are designed to kill the guys in the back first, right? Hellion kills stuff in the back very well, Crusaders kill stuff in the back very well, Arbalists kill stuff in the back very well, Grave Robbers do, etc. Focus the stress damage dealers, because mostly you can heal through the regular damage, but the stress damage tends to be a lot.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
What's an air game guide? Getting drunk. It just took me like 4 times to type that. Alright, surprise round. Let's kill the stress caster before he casts on me.
A singular strike.
Yep, kill their back line if you can. There's lots of ways to do that, but you do have to focus on that. If you just bring in like a random party, you may not have the damage to project on their back line very well. Keeping the torches because in the Warrens you can get a pile of scrolls, and a pile of scrolls is a pretty good item to get rid of.
So clearly
It burns a negative debuff,
or is it
but I will
merely
get
a
rid of it here.
trick of the light?
I might try to keep the firewood to camp at the end. We can get another damage buff here. Do we want it? Yeah, we do. Late night drinking stream? Yeah, kinda. Not so much a drinking stream, it's just kind of a random stream. Nice. Alright, let's try to kill that. Let's pop this.
A devastating blow.
I am drinking. That counts as a drinking stream, I don't know.
Precision and power. Exposed to a killing blow.
I'm glad, Gearhead. You seem to enjoy drinking nearly as much as I do.
decisive pummeling.
Crits for days. It's nighttime, right? Lots of crits.
Remind yourself that overconfidence
get rid of
is
these.
a slow and insidious killer.
A lot of dungeon left for how much stress we're at. 70 stress is pretty critical. And God, the screaming gets so loud with the fucking torch out. Turns out I'm not all that worried if anyone's drinking with me or without me. I mostly just enjoy drinking. Who would have known? Another fight. 2 stress vomiters. They're gonna go first. That sucks. You can always crit. It's a possibility. Am I drinking? I'm drinking whiskey. Spotted fever. It's unpleasant. Their vomit. Also unpleasant. Fuck these guys. They do so much stress damage. We one-shot them, but they still do stress damage. See you, Ravon. Uh-oh. It could be Death's Door. It's Death's
A
Door.
hand's breadth from becoming
Stresses them
unwound.
with the Death's Door. What's the hotkey for entering the door at the end of the level? Don't know. The only hotkey I knew is torch and then the regular hotkeys. Putting them in Death's Door again? You piece of shit. This causes stress every time. We might have to camp.
Terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
I don't want that item.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Do we camp? We're gonna lose a lot of buffs if we camp. I'd rather not camp right now. Deliberately doing a low light run. Low light run is high stress, high reward. What is this doing? Occult Sprawlings. What does it do? Occult Sprawlings. Holy Water. Nope, Holy Water is a bad thing. Drop the shovels. We haven't got enough scouting to drop the shovels. I think we still have torches too, right? No, we don't. Another scouts. Yep, we can get rid of torches since there's no more anything in here. So we'll do that next. We have another fight coming up. There's a torch. Oh, we don't have torches. Son of a bitch. Come on, crit, 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 and kill. No. Bomb it. Yeah, screaming does get old. I don't do a lot of low light runs. I didn't realize how kind of prevalent it was.
This expedition at least promises success.
Maybe come back for that if we can find a torch. Another fight here in a moment. 2. That's pretty bad heal. Marvelous, a little bit of stress. And another disease. I think that's the 3rd disease they've given her. Yep. Good. 0. Nice heal.
Trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright, I'd like to burn that scroll. To get a torch for that though. Can camp again for stress relief, which we will do. Double spider! Anything we can get rid of? No, not really. We should camp in the next room. We don't have anything for that.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Alright, we want... do stress. And we want therapy dog. I think this guy's a reduced stress too, right? I mean, I can't man best friend. You said can. Therapy dog 3. Anything else? Not really. I think we're gonna leave after this. So we're removing all of our buffs. I could reject the gods. Nah, I don't think I need to. Alright, let's get buffs up. Crossbow, Hound's Watch. Did clear out 2 item spots, which I'd like to fill. Okay. How release of the game happened? You can beat the game once the game is released.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Do we have one more fight? Yeah, it's a one more fight. We don't have damage buffs. That's kind of annoying. Got a surprise round. That's good. Oh, missed quick. holy water. Last fight. We're not getting our buffs. Oh, we got fucking nighttime. Buff that up. Camping rather buffed our light. I forgot we weren't 0 light. That's a good chunk of gold. Let's take it. Alright.
The swine folk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
What do we pick up for gold? 10k. It's not terrible. Lurker and Slugger. Lurker is kind of funny because I've actually been using that. Slugger is terrible. Okay.
You answered the letter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
Alright, stuff I don't care about. Let's have a look. Who's, well, let's go look at the missions. I think we're pretty close to going to bed here. What is that? Disease resist. No, I'm not all that interested. Virtue chance again. We need to go kill this siren. We also need to run missions in the Warren. Alright, what do we have over here? Aqua is pretty fucking diseased, right? Yep. Let's go treat one of those diseases. At least one of those diseases. Blight resist, bleed resist, and move resist, and disease resist. I'm gonna get rid of that move resist. Okay. I think that might be me done for tonight, guys. Alright, random kind of short stream, couple hours. Play a little Darkest Dungeon. I'll be back tomorrow for Civilization 5, so if you enjoyed it, hit the follow button. If you really enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. And we'll release another guide video shortly. Anyways, guys, thanks for following. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, and I'm out of here. Good night, guys.